What's up guys, Mike Vo here, your modern Asian dad. Today we're going to go over a DIY vinyl wrap for your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y's dashboard. Please use my Rakuten referral code so you could shop on eBay and get a $30 bonus. As you guys know, the white dashboard on the Tesla Model Y isn't that good looking. It's just a big plain white piece. My wife wanted to switch it up a little bit and add some color. I suggested that maybe we should wrap it pink, and I like this Bathing Ape design, so I just found it on eBay. This is my very first time wrapping anything at all, so I just cut a small piece and decided to wrap a small mug to get used to using the vinyl wrap accessories with the heat gun. The vinyl wrap piece we bought was 12 inches by 60 inches. I bought this size because I was worried that I would mess up wrapping and it would give me enough length so I could rewrap it just in case I mess up. It's a perfect size because it gives you a little bit of extra room to work with, and you don't need to be stressed out if you mess up or not. Once you have your vinyl piece cut out, you just basically lay it on like a sticker and you use your squeegee to push out all of the air bubbles. I was pretty nervous when doing this because this is my very first time ever vinyl wrapping anything, as I mentioned, and I wasn't sure how it would look when it finished, because I know that this piece is pretty flat, but overall there's still some nooks and crannies that we'd have to wrap, so it was pretty tough. As you can see, you basically just wrap it on the other edge and then you would cut it out and basically make it as thin as possible, because this back part you would lay it on top of your dash and you don't want it to be too thick or else it will pop out or it will stick out. I'm using a razor to cut out small pieces of the vinyl wrap because I don't want it to overlap with each other or else it will be too thick. Also, when you use a heat gun, it shrinks the vinyl wrap to make it thin and make it more flexible, and so you can stretch it out more, which is really good. The most challenging part in wrapping this dashboard is the corner. As you can see, I would have to keep on cutting and keep on hitting it with the heat gun so it could shrink and conform to the corner edges. I didn't get it perfectly, but I did it as perfect as I could. Overall, it took me probably about an hour and a half or so to wrap both pieces, to cut them down and make it as perfect as possible and make it as thin as possible. So you could use a heat gun or a hair dryer. Both work perfectly because you just need a little bit of heat and the vinyl wrap would shrink. Once I finished wrapping everything, I cut out the excess pieces of vinyl in the back and hit the whole thing with the heat gun so it could stick to the dashboard piece. There is no glue or adhesive that you put on. The vinyl itself is basically like an adhesive already. It's like a sticker already. Once you hit it with the heat gun, it sticks to the plastic piece. So here's the finished product. As you can see, I cut it along the adhesive that comes stuck on the dashboard itself. And I realized at this point that I didn't want to put this on permanently on my car, so I will not use these adhesives. The edges and the corners of the piece, it wasn't wrapped that well, but I hit it with the heat gun and it shrunk, and it's not that bad. The corners and the edges are okay. There's a little bit of air bubbles, but you just use your fingers to push it out. It shouldn't be a problem. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the results. To not permanently install these dashboards over your current dashboard, you could use 3M command strips. So these command strips are basically made for hanging stuff on the walls and things like that, and it won't damage your paint on your wall. I had a bunch of these laying around and decided to give it a try to see if this works. And it surprisingly worked pretty well. You basically just put it on and trying to evenly distribute it along the back It was a little bit tough because of the additional adhesive red strips that you see right there, but it worked out pretty well. So you just peel it off one by one and then put it on top of your dashboard. It's super simple. So when I put the cover on top of the current dashboard, the edge on the right, it was kind of sticking up a little bit because I didn't have enough 3M adhesive strips under. So I had to take it off and move one side to the other to make it stick. But as you can see, you just put a little bit of pressure once you have it, and then it sticks. There's no problem at all. I'm actually really excited because using the 3M command strips allow me to switch out the dashboard cover and the color at any time I wish. Whenever I get tired of it, I could just basically buy a brand new vinyl wrap, undo this one, and wrap a new one. The most time consuming part is the vinyl wrapping process, but once you get that down, it's pretty easy. After about a month of driving with this vinyl cover on, I can say that there is no issues at all with the 3M command strips. I thought that it might have gotten loose or anything like that when there's heat, but it's just sticking well, no problem at all. After I placed the covers on, I noticed that the BAPE logo, which is that gorilla head, it's upside down, but it doesn't really bother me. My wife just wanted a pink dashboard cover, but we didn't want to do solid pink. She liked this design and she liked these colors, so we just use this anyways. It looks really unique, and I'm excited because like I said, we just switch it out anytime we want. So it doesn't hurt, and it gives a unique feel to your car. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe for more videos on Tesla, travel, finance, and overall lifestyle.